Welcome to the PolyPhen-2 tutorial series brought to you by the Genomic Education team at the Jackson Laboratory. This short video will demonstrate how to submit a query for a variant in a human protein to PolyPhen-2 using a protein sequence in FASTA format. FASTA is a specific text-based format for representing nucleotide and amino acid sequences. To begin, locate the submission form labeled Query Data on the home page of PolyPhen-2. In this tutorial, we will be looking at a variant in the human protein taste receptor type 2 member 38, which is abbreviated TAS2R38, and which I will refer to as taster. We will be investigating a common variant that results in an amino acid change from isoleucine to valine at amino acid number 296 in the taster protein sequence. Since we are using the FASTA format to identify the protein, locate the text box labeled Protein Sequence in FASTA format. If you do not yet have the FASTA sequence for your protein of interest, you can find the FASTA sequence in the protein database from the National Center for Biotechnology Information, abbreviated NCBI, or from the protein entry in the UniProt knowledge base, abbreviated UniProt KB. For this example, we will locate the FASTA sequence for human taster on UniProt. On the UniProt KB entry for your protein of interest, navigate to the sequence section either by scrolling or by clicking on Sequence in the menu on the left. At the top of the gray box containing the protein sequence, click the Download button. When the new page loads, highlight the FASTA sequence, including the definition line at the start of the sequence, which begins with the greater than sign. Then copy the sequence. If you'd like to learn more about how to search for a protein of interest and navigate a UniProt KB entry, check out our UniProt tutorial series. Next, navigate back to the PolyPhen-2 page and paste the copied FASTA sequence into the text box labeled Protein Sequence in FASTA format on the PolyPhen-2 submission form. You only need to paste the FASTA sequence from one source, such as either UniProt KB or the NCBI protein database. Scroll up in the text box to confirm you have pasted the whole sequence, plus the definition line. Next, locate the text box labeled Position. This box allows you to enter the position of your variant of interest within the protein sequence. For this taster variant, the amino acid change occurs at amino acid number 296, so type 296 into the position box. Below the position box are two rows labeled Substitution, then AA1 and AA2. This section of the form enables you to enter information about the amino acid change. Both rows contain a list of all of the amino acids represented by one-letter abbreviations. The AA1 row represents the amino acid at the variant position in the reference sequence. As a reminder, we are investigating a common taster variant that results in an amino acid change from isoleucine to valine. So for this taster variant, select I for isoleucine in the AA1 row. The AA2 row represents the substitution amino acid. So for this taster variant, select V for valine in the AA2 row. Below the substitution section is a text box labeled Query Description. This section allows you to enter a description that will help you to remember the contents of this submission. For this example, you might type TAS2R38 variant. Leave all other settings as they are and press the Submit Query button. This submits the information to PolyPhen-2 for analysis. Thank you for listening. To learn more about how to use PolyPhen-2, continue to watch videos in this tutorial series. For other resources from Jack's Genomic Education, find us on our website.